Am I live now? Hello everyone, good evening and welcome to Spiritual Psychics TV, your fortnightly edition of Collective Consciousness, streaming live to you via Facebook and YouTube. It's lovely to have your company here with us on the channel at Spiritual Psychics TV. And if you're new to the channel for the first time, please do take a minute or two to subscribe and like so you will receive notifications when all of our other shows are being broadcast live. As I've mentioned, we are streaming live, so there is approximately a 10 to 15 second delay when you interact with us via the comments section. So please do be patient with us as much as we will be with you. Now, Collective Consciousness is a show that is purely dedicated to mediumship. And as I'm touching on the fact with regards to the feed and the comments, it's so important that should myself and my lovely guest medium, who I will be introducing to you very shortly, come to you to work with you, it's really important that we get your feed through that comment section as quick as you possibly can, because that just gives us opportunity to reach as many people as we possibly can during this evening's show. I can see that we've got lots of our lovely regulars who are joining us already. Hey guys, it's great to have your company. Thank you for holding space. Please do let us know who it is that's watching, who it is that we've got with us, where it is that you're based, whether it be in the UK or indeed overseas. We would love to know. And if you are a first-time watcher, please do note that in the comments so that we can give you a great big massive shout out as well. So with all that said, producer Richard, who is it that we've got joining us here this evening with the viewing public? We've got the lovely Terry Louise, who's saying good evening, Bill, Sam and Richard. Good evening to you, Terry. It's lovely to have your company, my lovely.
Spoiler.
She's spoiled. She spoiled it. Everyone knows who's backstage now. We've got Casey Tanner. Yeah, bring her in. You might as well. Hello.
Hello.
Neil.
Thank
How
you.
are you?
Hello, everybody.
That Terry, she gave the game away. But saying that, it has been advertised all over social media anyway. So our regulars will know that you've been joining us here this evening on the show, and I'm really, really thrilled to have you join. So God bless you. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here this evening.
You're welcome. I'm very excited.
So am I. So should we say a few hellos first, and then we'll have a little bit of a chat about you so that we can connect to the viewing public. So after you, Sam, ladies first, as you're the guest.
And you got interrupted. Hi, Casey Tanner. Hello. Thank you for coming.
We've also got Ruth Townsend, who joins via YouTube. Hi there, Ruth. Lovely to have your company, my lovely.
Oh, we're switching.
Oh, we are switching.
Oh, fair enough. Linda Wallace. Hello. Thank you for coming.
Jane Wilson joins via Facebook. Hi there, Jane. Thanks for holding space.
Another Facebook. Oh. We'll go back. There we go. Catherine Edwards John. Hello. Thank you for coming.
We've got a little bit of a technical thing going on backstage here, guys, that you can't see at home. It keeps flicking backwards and forwards with your comments. So do forgive us if we get a little bit confuzzled. We've also got Mick Hayward, who joins via Facebook, saying, good evening. Hope everyone's well tonight. We're all good this end. Thank you, Mick. Hope you are too, my friend.
Carrie Ann. There we go, Marshall Keys. Hello, thank you for coming. Brilliant. Seems to be mine, just flips.
Oh, no, I've got it as well, Sam. Melanie Whelans, who joins via YouTube. Hi there, Melanie. Thanks for being here with us.
Lizzie Busy Bright. Hello. I love to see you here too. Thank you for coming.
It's a bit like that strobe effect lighting, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, yeah. My eyes going all dodgy. I think I'm seeing things.
We've got the lovely Stacey Shaw, who joins us via YouTube, saying hi to Richard, Bill and Sam and everyone in the chat. And it's really important we touch on that as well, because this is a community channel here, guys. So we do encourage you all to have a little chat during the course of the evening, during the live stream. Please be supportive to all those that are receiving messages as well. Send out lots of love and light to all those in need. It's just such a lovely thing to see when we can't see it as we're live, but if we go back and we watch via playback, I'm sure you'll agree, Sam, it's lovely to see how everybody embraces, especially our newcomers.
Little community.
Who else have we got with us?
Catherine Coppin. Hello to Richard. That was. So hello.
Oh, a special one for producer there. We've also got Dolly Little, who joins via Facebook. Hi there, Dolly. Thank you for holding space.
Tracy, I know it's coming. Tintosh, sorry.
Yeah, Tracy McIntosh.
McIntosh, hello.
Jane Wilson is joining via Facebook, saying she's shared. God bless you, Jane. That's one thing that I've not touched on this evening. So, guys, please do share Spiritual Psychics TV out there and Collective Consciousness. If you're watching via Facebook, it's so easy to do. Just hit that share button, share it out there to all your personal pages, and indeed any spiritual pages that you feel the show will be and the channel will be of relevance to. We don't want to end up in Bridgen's laundrette Facebook page, however. I do have to specify that. And we've got the lovely Arlene Huff who's saying good afternoon. She's joining us via Facebook there, Sam.
Has that actually happened before?
I have ended up in a laundrette somewhere in the UK, yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Fantastic. Wendy Watson, from Australia. Lovely. Thank you for joining us.
Billy Hooper joins us via Facebook. Good evening to you, Billy. Thank you for being here, my friend.
Grace Wilson. I got it in there. Got that one very quick.
You did.
Share, love and light, lovely. Thank you for joining.
Bless you, Grace. Thank you so much. We'll do a few more acknowledgements in just a few minutes there, guys. But I just want to have a little bit of a chat with Sam and introduce Sam to those that may be new to the channel here or indeed haven't seen Sam work. So, Sam, you are no stranger to SPTV. You've got your own show that airs on a Thursday. Am I right or am I wrong? Friday.
You're wrong.
Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah, I'm wrong because it's Thursday today. Here we go. Bill's getting all muddled and tongue-tied. Spirit are coming in already. It's every Friday. Tell everybody at home a little bit about the show.
So, first of all, I'm old school. I've been with SPTV, wow, long time now. Don't know actually how long, but very long time. 3 years now. Wow. So yes, on a Friday afternoon I present runes, so I do a rune reading every other Friday. So if you guys don't know what runes are, basically they're either little stones or bits of wood with little images on, little carvings, and I pull those for you guys and you get a reading out of it. So I've been doing that for about a year now, I think, because I left the Sunday sofa to go and do that. I know.
And
one day you never know.
Not only do you do that, but you're also a palmist as well, aren't you?
Yes. So I'm a medium, runist, and palmist. So I mean, some of you guys will have seen me on here do like a small workshop or something along those lines. Obviously, Bill, I've looked at your hand as well, and so I do palmistry as well as mediumship. And some of you guys might have seen our Sense and Spirit show, so you might have seen me on there as well, connecting in with spirit. Hopefully, we're going to do another one of those soon.
That would be good. It was fantastic. We done that paranormal investigation a few months back, didn't we? And that was really
in the forest.
Interesting. Yeah, in the forest. It's phenomenal. So that's wonderful. So producer Richard's shouting out, and nobody invited me.
No, you just tagged along for dinner beforehand, and I wondered, oh, who was that? We'll take him into the woods.
Into the thick of it. So now that everybody knows a little bit about yourself there, Sam, where is it that they can find you on Facebook?
So I have a page which is Spiritualist Sam O'Neill, but I also have a group as well called Spirit Sam O'Neill, where I do actually post runes every Friday on there, which you can get a reading from. So guys, come and check me out over there as well. That would be brilliant.
Absolutely fantastic. So tonight you're treating everybody to your demonstration of mediumship. So the aim and purpose of collective consciousness is for us two working mediums to be blending our energies together, getting our teams of our spirit communicators, our helpers, our loved ones, our guides, to relay information to us where we can link and work with the one recipient, which would be absolutely fantastic. It's always an experiment anyways with mediumship, whether that be individual demonstration or combined. So this evening, guys, we are going to link together and hopefully through the love of your spirit communicators, work with one recipient with two mediums giving that one message. So with all that said, what we'll do is we'll get producer Richard to maybe randomise all of the people's names and comments. And if you feel a pull or you want to stop on somebody in particular, or I do, we'll just call that name out and we'll go with the flow and see where spirit takes us. What do you think?
Lovely. Let's go for it.
Okie dokie. The producer Richard, over to you, my friend. Thank you. Wonderful.
I didn't know if that was the glitch again, to be fair.
No, that's it. There was a bit of a glitch, but we've also got a little bit of a randomisation going on with regards to names there as well, Sam.
That's right. It's got to like one person like 3 times already. But I don't know what the name is because it went too quick.
So we've got, it keeps flashing just back to the same name, Richard.
Then maybe that's for a reason, maybe.
Maybe, absolutely. Yeah. No, don't throw it out the window. We don't want you to do that. Otherwise, we won't be able to see nobody's names. Right, we've got Natalie Huxley. We've got Shelley Hawkins. We've got Heather. We've got Lindsay. We've got Amy. We've got Luna. Grace. Wendy. Joanne. Do you know what? As the screen has frozen on Natalie Huxley, I feel that we should maybe have a go.
Try and
link with Natalie. What do you think, Sam?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okie dokie. Right. So I'm just conscious, first of all, and remember, you had information here this evening, didn't you, that we're going to put out there to you guys a little bit later on, but it may tie into somebody else's message. Who knows?
Let's hope
I'm
so.
just conscious as I'm just linking in with Natalie at this moment in time. I'm feeling the essence of wanting to bring through a female communicator here. As she steps forward and she stands in behind me, God love her, I do get a great sense that she just comes in on my maternal understanding side. So I know that I'm working either with mum or mum's mum. This would be mum's mum. Natalie would be grandmother, you would understand. Now, with this lady, she just starts to impression upon me and she starts to give me a little bit of an understanding about herself, God love her. I'm drawing on breath straight away. Instantly, I'm drawing on breath. So I know that I've got some type of chest issues. I've got some type of breathing difficulties that she just wants to place with regards to understanding of how she would have been towards the back end of her earthly life before transitioning to spirit there. As most of the guys know, when they watch me, when I link with spirit, I get triggers. And at this moment in time, I'm feeling incredibly hot. My link, my trigger with feeling the heat, always identifies to infection that would have been present as well, that would have taken me over spirit side as well, Natalie. So again, please just do give me a feedback if you can understand that. Angina, you're giving me feedback there with regards to the chest area condition. God bless you. Thank you so much indeed. Now, you would understand with this lovely lady as well, please, that as she starts to link in that little bit closer to me, she does take me down in height, God love her. I don't want to be on the tall side of life as a lady you would understand. So I want to be slightly shorter with her. I do feel, and I do get a great understanding, that I just want to have an element of fieriness to this lady's character as well. So I'm not saying that she would have been one that would have been very forward spoken, but I know that there's an element of fieriness that she just pops into my mind. And as she does so, I feel like I just want to take that and just drop it into Natalie's lap at this moment in time, because I would be firing you up. You would understand, my lovely. She's giving me an understanding here with regards to fire yourself up. There's obviously a situation that's around you presently at this moment in time where we've just got to ignite that fire in our belly, and we've got to stand our ground, stand firm, stand true to what it is that we have decided that we are going to do moving forward. And again, I'll leave that out there for you just to give me your feedback and let me know if you understand it's correct with regards to what I'm perceiving. What are you getting there, Sam?
So instantly for me, Natalie, I went to the tummy area, but I felt possibly it was you rather than the female figure. But then that tummy area, I felt that might be an issue there, but then it kind of rose up. So I felt like some kind of anxiety around your life at the moment, because my heart then started to race. However, as Bill said, you know, you have this fiery side to you, but I felt like your nan did as well. So she's almost like coming in to give you that strength at the moment to put your foot down. Thank you. Also, she kept giving me water. So she has to be linked, as in possibly like water retention, or there's something to do with water around her, possibly of how she passed. But I do felt like my ankles or my feet were kind of a bit puffy or swelling with that as well. Thank you. They also bring you in a lot of angel activity around you at the moment. So it's got to be that you're seeing either like flashes of light, almost like in the corner of your eye, really bringing in some really intense, strong energy around you from these angels at the moment. With this nan figure as well, she wants to take you back into lots of nice memories, not necessarily with her, because I feel like when she passed, you were not close, or it was quite young, because these memories are taking me back to when you were younger. It's almost like a childlike state she's reminding you of, how stubborn you used to be, but a lot of laughter that comes with it as well. She shows me you like, thank you, running in fields, but I feel like I'm away, like this possibly could be like a memory from a holiday or something like that, but I'm running like there's massive fields, thank you, and I see like horses and things like that. So normally that would mean to me that's a memory of some kind. So please obviously give me some feedback on that, Natalie. But literally it's about controlling that anxiety and putting your foot down to what you need to do at the moment. There you go.
Absolutely. She's giving some feedback with regards to, I suffer from GERD or GERD. I'm not quite sure what that is, Sam, but okay. There we go. There's a little bit of confirmation there with regards to what it was that you were linking in with. For some reason, what she wants to show me, Natalie, and I feel that I just want to take this down memory lane and I want to go back somewhat. Yes, she sees bright blue lights as well there, Sam. So there's great confirmation with regards to the info that you've just been sharing. I want to go back and I want to be looking up at the ceiling, but I want it to be clad. You know, the wooden cladding where you would have the slats that would go across the ceiling. So she makes me feel as though this would have been within the home, and she wants to draw my attention to that. So Natalie, can you just let me know if you understand that, please, my lovely? She's also saying, yes, I live in the countryside. So that would connect with that vast green field area that you were just linking in with there as well. And it is grandma that we're working with on this link. So that's absolutely fantastic with regards to the information and evidence we've received so far. I also feel with this lady that I just want to be somewhat, I know all grandmothers and mothers, and I know it sounds quite cliche information. Yes, the old bathroom, that's with regards to that wooden ceiling. Perfect, thank you. I know that it sounds quite cliche information with regards to just wanting to be somewhat of a mother hen, but I do feel with this particular lady that I've got more of a responsibility as I connect with Natalie than just being grandma, you would understand. I feel as though she would have stepped in to the role of almost being like a second mum or the mum figure, the predominance within your life there, Natalie. So again, please do let me know if I'm understanding that information in the correct fashion there for you. You would also understand as well, God love her, she takes me over to her kitchen sink. Now I've got two freestanding taps here, but on the cold tap, she shows me years ago they used to have these like old-fashioned rubber seals that they would put over the tap edge, like a pale light blue rubber seal. It's almost like funnel shape that she shows me. And she's just drawing my focus and attention to wanting to bring that into the fruition of your mind as well for confirmation. She was everything to me and she's my guide. You lived with her. Absolutely. That's why I had a great sense of her being that dominant maternal motherly force within your life. So again, thank you for confirming that and sharing that so publicly there with us as well. She, at this moment in time as well, just picks up a set of weighing scales and she's telling me to throw them in the bin. So I don't know why I'm getting frustrated with these weighing scales, and I don't like to touch on anything that, you know, touches with regards to respect to weight or weight loss or weight gain or weight issues in any shape or form. But she's telling me to chuck them in the bin. So there's either a situation with you, Natalie, or someone directly linked to you, you would understand, where there's a dominance of continuously wanting to look at these weighing scales, and she's saying, get rid of them. They're doing no good. Chuck them in the bin. Yes, the sink had the swirlers as well. Absolutely fantastic. What else you got there, Sam?
Literally, as you were started to talk there, Bill, you were talking about obviously her being closer than just a grandmother figure, and literally in my mind she said to me, it's all about coming back to family. Right. It's about coming back into what she used to do is pretty much bring everybody kind of under her wing, but a very stern wing sometimes. With this lady, but it's about thinking about your family and the family around you at the moment, and what are you making of your family, because I kept having the feeling that there might be family around you, but you bring in your family your own. So you know, your friends are your family. Looking back at your core family, who do you want closest to you at the moment? And she was very much that life and family guardian of the family is what I want to call her, and it's looking back and looking at your family at the moment. I feel like that's where these kind of some of these anxieties might be coming from as well. So I have to leave you with that one there, Natalie.
Okay, cool. The other thing that I want to just share with you, Natalie, before we send your beautiful grandma back up to the angels there, and again, we're just getting a little bit of feedback. She was very spiritual, and I feel her. Yes, I'm very much like her, which is absolutely fantastic. Again, thank you so much for the confirmation there. She just places within my mind wanting to bring the essence of April as a month forward here. So I know that this would connect to either she or indeed Natalie with regards to birthday, anniversary or parting there. And I also feel as though I want to go to the front end of the month as well, please. So again, Natalie, just do give us that feed and let us know if that resonates, then you can understand why she's given us that information also. Now, just before we send it back up to the angels, I always like to see if we can get some type of a parting gift, whether that be something symbolic or indeed something that was shared between the two of you when she was here on the earth plane there. Okay. Do you know she was a very good one for like throwing things away. I know she's made us chuck away the weighing scales here this evening, but also what she's saying to me is chuck away the old slippers. So I know that we're just replaced, or we're needing to replace those slippers, Natalie. You would understand that we've been hanging on to for far too long, that don't no longer serve us any purpose. I feel as though we've worn them to a death with the way that she presents them to me here. So I know it's the most weirdest and bonkers of parting gifts to leave with somebody, but hey ho, I will just do exactly what it is that Spirit tell me to do so. So I'm going to leave a love with you. I'm going to say, God bless you. Thank you so much for giving myself and Sam the opportunity of linking with you this evening. And we'll send her back up to the angels there.
Bless you. The more random, the better, is what I say.
Absolutely.
It gives everyone a bit of a giggle.
It does give everyone.
It raises the energy.
So producer Richard's going to randomise those comments again for us, Sam. Stop at somebody if you feel that you've got a pull and you want to work with them, and we'll see whom it is that we can get to come and have a conversation with us for them as well. So
I don't know if anyone at home as well can see. Obviously, I've liked and shared this, and I can see it in the corner of my eye. My guide keeps trying to pop his head in and out, so I don't know if anyone else can see it as well. I was just wondering, because earlier I was like, swears a little flash keep going. He loves the camera, so you might find a little bit of an orb or something, or a flash of light around me, especially when I work mediumship wise. It's like, yes, let's do it.
How amazing. Guys, keep an eye out and do let us know if you can see anything different or any changes that are happening in and around Sam while she's working here this evening as well.
That'd be fantastic. Okay.
Absolutely. Right, where do you want to go, Sam?
Okay. I actually want to go back to Amanda. So she kept flipping. So, yeah, I know they are, but they kept, that one kept coming up a bit more.
Don't upset him, Sam. He'll cut us off.
No, he loves me too much. Amanda Broom, forget. Okay, lovely. Thank you, Amanda. So Amanda, I've definitely got a male figure around you. Thank you. Actually, I want to bring in 2 male figures around you, actually. Thank you. So I definitely want to bring in one as a dad, if not a grandfather figure, but I want to bring in a younger possible partner, brother, something along those lines. Could be a very close friend. So I want to come into the younger male first. No, oh, thank you. They went, yes, but I want to do this as well. And I hate it when they do that. So stop. So the younger female, sorry, I've definitely got some kind of progressive illness with this gentleman, and possibly my hair become bolder or thinned out as I got nearer the end of my life. With the other gentleman, the older gentleman, so it's dad or the granddad figure. I feel like I'm very tough when I was here. I'm very kind of butch. I've got rough hands. I like to work with my hands. He keeps giving me, thank you. He keeps giving me April, and then I want to come into May, significant months as well. So I want to come into those 2 months. So possibly both of the gentlemen or just the granddad figure. So please let me know if this obviously makes sense to you. Thank you. And I want to come back to my blood as well with one of these gentlemen. And there was a condition with my blood. Thank you. Or possibly like a diabetes with the older gentleman as well. Thank you. He keeps giving me, it's really random now, he keeps giving me the number 24. Either a date, door number, don't feel it's a year because that's next year, possibly could be past, but the number 24. Thank you. I also feel like I'm out of breath with one of these gentlemen. Like I'm literally near the end, I really I couldn't feel like I could breathe that much. But with the grandfather figure, I don't necessarily feel like you possibly knew him that well when he was here. But I definitely feel like I'm coming in with dad's dad. May's your birthday, thank you. Okay. And then I want to come forward into October as well. So you've got April, May, and then into October as well, significant months, either to you or them that have in spirit. Thank you. I feel like I'm out of breath. I'm really trying to get my words out, and they're really making this really known. But I feel like I'm coming, not just I felt breathless near the end, but I feel like possibly someone else or does at the moment have a COPD type illness with them. Granddad had diabetes. Thank you. Also with Granddad, I feel like I feel like I've got like a cardigan or sweater shirt. Someone tried to put something on me and I was like, I'm not wearing that. There's no way I'm wearing that. But in the end, he kind of gave in and wore them occasionally. Because I feel like I've got like a sweater vest on or something. I'm like, I really don't like it. Feels like it's itchy or along those lines. Thank you.
I feel
Okay.
with him as I link him to the older gentleman. Okay,
Yeah.
and I feel this must be Grandad who Amanda's making reference to. As you were giving that information, I feel as though I don't need to layer up in clothing. I feel quite hot-blooded with him as an individual anyways. So he would have been one of these that would have been very sturdy when he was here on the earth plane. I don't feel as though I need to go outside during the winter months with regards to just like having a heavy coat. He was a real kind of like robust individual, you would understand. I feel with him as well, though, that he stands shorter than me, so he's fitting within my frame, but I want to be somewhat a little bit more rounded, especially as I go down towards his belly area as well there, Sam, because I do feel as though I've got a protruding belly with him as he starts to impression on me slightly. Amanda's saying Dad had COPD there. Okay, so she's just giving you that info and filling.
So this could be Dad and Grandad.
Yeah.
I've got, because it's definitely a younger male that I've got with the Grandad. Thank you. Anything else there, Bill? Do you feel?
Yeah, I just feel with him that, as I say, I want to touch on the aspect of being robust and having this element and this source of presence and strength. So I know that as he gives this information to me, I just want to be dropping this into Amanda's lap. Okay, he wants me to be producing this somewhat as a gift to her at this moment in time, because I feel as though she just needs this confirmation. There's obviously a scenario, and again, it's public, we don't go in too deep, but there's a scenario that's just placed around her at this moment in time where she just needs to kind of like strengthen up. We need to give her the strength that she needs, that she's been asking for as well, she would understand, because he just says that to me as I was relaying that information there. I do feel with him as well that there would have been a sense of loss of hair towards the centre at the top of his crown, especially with a predominance just around the back and the sides there. I am obviously going to go down the route of that salt and peppery greyish coloured hair with him. I also feel that there must have been some type of sight issues. I don't feel as though I'm a glasses wearer with him, you would understand, please, Amanda, but I do know that I do have some type of sight issues that he just places on me at this moment in time, my lovely. So please do give us the feedback and let us know. You're giving us feedback saying that's defo your dad. Definitely your dad with regards to what part of the information, please, my sweetheart. Just elaborate so that we know and we can continue on the vein of your message there for you. Yeah. What else have you got there, Sam?
Sorry, what did you say, Miss Producer?
Sorry, Richard. The way we're describing. Okay.
Right, okay. Yeah, because we've definitely got the two, for me, definitely the two male figures there. Yeah. Actually, possibly, I'm going to throw it out there, the one that I had before. So, Amanda, I'm going to give it to you. So I definitely had a male beforehand with progressive illness. I said to you, Bill, with the hair was like retreating. I definitely got a P or a B name. So, well, first of all, they gave it as Peter or Paul, and then they said something about Bob. So it could be the P or the B name. And also, he was giving me number 56. So obviously, earlier I got the 24. That's definitely got to be a Pacific date. And then they kept obviously giving me 56. If that's not for you, then I'll throw that back out there, obviously, Amanda. But what I am definitely keep feeling exactly what Bill said is that at the moment you need a confirmation. Also, you have dreamt of spirit. You've dreamt of this male as well. And they're also telling me that they are giving you this confirmation by white feathers at the moment. So they are sending you signs. There has to be also an anniversary or birthday coming up as well over the next 3 to 4 weeks, significant to you or them. There has to be a significant birthday Oh, bless you. Me needing strength, robust his sight. Right.
Perfect.
Okay. Fabulous. There's a lot of love coming to you, and they're sending you lots of signs at the moment, letting you know that they are around. Also, Amanda, if you aren't at the moment, you will be on a spiritual path fully. Okay, pal, and he was 56. Fantastic. Thank you.
I think that must be Paul, maybe. Paul
Paul.
He was 56. So there you go.
Fantastic. There's my connection.
You had him linking before the show as well, didn't you?
Yeah. Fantastic. Also, Amanda, can you take if I say to you eagles? I kept seeing eagles as well before the show, and I'm going to give that to you. Obviously, eagles are a sign of strength, but I feel like there's something else around that as well, Amanda. So I'm going to give that to you.
I'm seeing that.
Eagles.
I'm seeing that as a badge in my mind's eye, Sam.
All right.
I'm seeing that as a badge, and I'm wanting to put that on a blazer. So I feel that would connect to Grandad there.
Right. Yes.
That's where I want to go with it.
Fabulous. Thank you. So yeah, that's where I want to go with it. Giving you lots of love at the moment. Mum's anniversary. No, yeah, bless you. It's definitely that coming up, because they showed me some kind of anniversary or birthday, but they kept showing me lots of lilies, but not just lilies, but I want to bring in lots of other bright coloured flowers in with it. So normally that obviously would be an occasion of some kind. But they want me to let you know that you go somewhere every year, obviously, possibly for mum or dad every year. You speak to both of them as well. Are they together?
Supports Palace, the Eagles. Eagles are connected to the football team, Crystal Palace. Wonderful.
Fantastic. They said that you speak to both of them and they do hear you. Don't worry too much about the flowers, obviously, because they're dried out or wherever it is you go to put them. But they always hear you, and they're definitely showing you that you're around. They're around at the moment, Amanda. So I'm going to leave you there with that.
Beautiful. Such lovely, lovely evidence. I'm just getting Grandad having a sing-song in the back of my mind here. I know he would have loved to have had a little bit of a sing-song, God love him. That was Mum's favourite flower as well. She's
Fabulous.
just giving feedback there, Sam, for
Thank
you.
you.
I know he would have been fond. I know he wants to bring that into your mind at this moment in time as well, Amanda, with regards to just having those memories of listening to him sing. And I know it's all the old-fashioned style songs that he just brings and places within the forefront of my mind there for you. I feel the reason why he's doing that as well, and understand the reason why he's doing that, is because I just want to be a little bit more upbeat, and I want to enjoy life somewhat a little bit more, because I feel he would have been one that would have embraced it. I feel that he wouldn't have been an individual who would have been down or would have allowed life to keep him suppressed by any means. His life, God love him, wasn't the easiest of journeys. He makes me understand. He knew what it was like to go through those times where there were hardships. He knew what it was like to live through times when there was poverty and there was deprivation as well. And that really sculpted him, and that made him such an empowered individual. He makes me understand as he just feeds that information there to me as well. God love him. But enjoy whatever it is that's coming up at this moment in time, because Sam, as you were saying about celebration, I was getting balloons being brought forward within my mind. So I feel as though I want to start to acknowledge here that there must be some type of celebration or party that's being placed along Amanda's path. And I don't want to be dreading going, Amanda. You would understand, my lovely. So again, let us know. Just give us a feed if this relates and you can understand the information that it is that Grandad's sharing with me here this evening. Now, before we send him back up to the angels there, I just want to see if we can get a parting gift from him to bring forward there for you. And straight away, he's feeding me Viennese whirls, the Viennese whirls with a creamy filling biscuit. So I know that that would connect to him, or indeed to you in some specific way. So I'm going to leave that gift. Again, I'll await your feedback. Say, God love you. Thank you so much for giving myself and Sam the opportunity of working with
Amazing.
you. How lovely. Mum and Dad are together. I have a bit of them and carry around.
Oh, lovely. Thank you for that, Amanda. There, I found the spirit who it belongs to.
You did, and guys, you know, before we come live on air this evening, Sam said, you know, I've had this gentleman that's just stepped forward, and he keeps giving me all this information. Now I don't know if it's for either one of you two, or indeed if it's for a viewer that we're going to be connecting with this evening. And sure enough, you've been able to place him. So there we go. I mean, that is trust in spirit and understanding what it is that they want you to bring forward and share. So well done, Sam. That was fantastic evidence. God bless you. Now we're just going to have a little bit of an ad break here, guys, just to let you know what's coming up on Spiritual Psychics TV tomorrow. We're not going anywhere. We're going to be back and we're going to do a few more readings. But for the next 30 to 60 seconds, sit back and enjoy what's going to be coming on the channel tomorrow onwards.
We'll be back.
Are you planning a paid spiritual event, or looking for something to do this weekend? Then visit myspiritualevents.com. You can browse the listing, view the event details, watch a YouTube clip, look at a mini gallery, select dates and times, pay for tickets using PayPal or your debit card. Organizers can register for free and start selling tickets within minutes, be it for their online or in-person spiritual event. As an organizer, you will have access to your own admin dashboard, which will display information such as your income and your bookings, all in a simple and user-friendly display. It's free to use. Join and upgrade to an organizer. Come and visit us at myspiritualevents.com.
My Spirit Life is a free online interactive magazine for those who have an interest in improving their spiritual lives. Authors can upload images, videos, and audio clips to their own articles. The public can place comments, rate the article, and follow the author. All articles are vetted before being published. For more information and to place your own article, please visit myspiritlife.co.uk.
MySpiritualDirectory.com is one of the fastest growing online free listing service. Our search directory offers geolocation feature, rating ability, review system, map location, customer comment, YouTube video, gallery, social media sharing, direct contact with the lister, simple online booking and payment system. It's free to register and use. It even creates your own mini web page, which you can update at any time, and yes, it's still free, no monthly or yearly fees. 100% free. Creates your own profile page. Add social media and other links. Add a mini gallery and a YouTube video. Rating, reviews and comments. Includes online booking and payments. So, if you're looking for a medium or a reader, even a church, maybe a healer, or any other spiritual service, then visit myspiritualdirectory.com.
Tomorrow afternoon from 1 p.m, Sam O'Neill hosts her fortnightly show offering free rune readings.
Yeah, did you just say that? What's all that about coming up on SPTV tomorrow then?
This mug.
So what have you got planned for tomorrow's show then, Sam?
Usual. So first of all, I start off with giving you guys an actual tutorial to actually learn one of the runes. So I do that every time that I'm on, because a lot of questions I get is how do they work, what are the meanings, things like that. So I choose one every week for you guys to learn from and take away with you. And then I randomly go through some hellos and pull some people through, and obviously you get a rune and a reading from it. And then at some point we do some really quick fire ones. So we go randomly, quick fire as many as we can, randomly, and pull them out as quickly as we possibly can. And get, just because I like to try and get as many done as possible, obviously, because with the runes you can do that, you know, just quickly pull them out. ESM VIPs get priority on the quick fire rounds as well.
They do. So for those newbies that may be joining us here for the first time on the channel, we do have VIPs. They are our very important peoples, and all of the details of how to become a VIP here at SPTV can be found on our website. And I'm sure producer Richard will at some point pop that up on the graphics bar just below on screen for you all to. There we go. And as if by magic, I'm just being told it's done. So fantastic. Thank you for that, producer Richard. Yeah.
Oh, I want to win it. I want it.
Go on, Sam. You disclose the information that we've just been told.
So on Monday, an event is coming out on Monday where 2 or possibly 4 people may win to go to VIPs only will win to go to a very special event. And I believe that's next year, isn't it? This event? Oh, this year.
Ooh. Watch this space, guys.
Oh.
So all you VIPs that are joining this evening, you better have your beady eyes peeled on the channel to make sure that you don't miss out. And if you want an opportunity to win, guys, then subscribe and become one of our VIP members. Again,
I am a VIP, so come and join.
Yeah.
I was the very first VIP. Yeah.
Hey, how about that?
I need an award or something for that, I think.
Right, let's see.
Amanda said amazing readers. Evidence was spot on. Thank you, Amanda, for that.
Bless you, Amanda.
Brilliant.
That's lovely. It's nice to have feedback. And guys, if you are lucky enough to receive a reading, not just from myself or Sam here this evening, but from any of the readers here on Spiritual Psychics TV, you can leave a review. So please, again, producer Richard, I'm sure you'll pop the details on the graphics at some point. Please, again, take time to leave a little review for the guys that work incredibly hard on this channel. Remember, everything that we do here is absolutely free. We give up our time to connect and to bring that essence of healing through message to all of you lovelies that join us here. So it would be great to have something back in return.
Yes.
And it's a little bit of an acknowledgement, and it also gives people an insight as to all of the other readers and what they're all about. So yeah, please do take time if you can to do so, and don't forget to share us out there, guys. Right, yeah, so we've got lovely Wendy Lindsay who joins. Lovely Wendy works on the channel here as well. Good evening, Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
Lovely to have you. Who else have we got, Sam?
Vanessa. Oh, sorry, Messina. Sorry. My words. Every time Spirit comes in really close as well, I just can't. I'm just like.
I do. I
don't get it
as well. Grace really Wilson is saying that she's seen a lot of energy around you as well, Sam. How wonderful is that?
Thank you.
We've got who else?
Ashley. Hi, Ashley. Bill. Hi, Sam. Hi, everyone. Hello. Thank you for joining.
Hello, Ashley. Do you know what, Sam? I want to go back to our lovely Wendy.
Okay.
Could we work with our lovely Wendy? Now, this is lovely. A medium getting a message. We don't often get that, do we? So it's lovely.
No, we
Wendy,
don't.
Can we please work with you this evening, my darling? Because I just feel a draw and a pull as you came up on screen there. Are you all right with me starting off, Sam?
Yes, go for it.
Good. Okay. I've got a beautiful, beautiful energy of a lady that just steps forward to join us here this evening. I feel with this lady that I'm on mum's side of the family straight away, because she takes me over onto my maternal understanding side here. I've got a softness to this lady's voice as she connects with me. I don't want to be very loud or brash with regards to the way that I converse, you would understand. And you know what? As I'm looking at our lovely Wendy's profile picture here on screen, I can see so much similarity in the face of this lady also, even down to like the length of the hair that she just shows me in places around my head at this moment in time. I do get a great understanding with this lady she places a great sense of fatigue around me, Wendy. So I know that this is my trigger of understanding that there would have been a process and a build up to her passing. I don't feel as though I'm going over spirit side instantaneously with her. I've got the most beautiful skin that she places on my face as well. I know that I don't want to say, for a lady of her generation, you would understand that there were an awful lot of wrinkles on her face. She just shows me a good clarity to her skin here as well. And there's something to do with regards to the softness of her hands, and the reason why she wants to touch me so softly over my hands, because she joins me here tonight as well. So I want to be bringing that forward and just giving you that as evidence with regards to touch or understanding of that soft touch that she would do as she conjoins and brings her energies forward with you, my lovely. Wendy, let us know if you're still here with us by putting some feedback. Oh, she is. Good. Okay. All right. I do feel with her as well, Wendy, that, again, I don't want to stand on the taller side of life with her. I do get a great sense that I'm not on the large side of life, but I do have a certain element of meat on my bones with her as well. Her skin was amazing, fabulous, wonderful. Can you also understand as well why she just wants me to soften down the tone of my voice and understand how calming her voice actually was, not only to you, but also to others, because she slows me and she gives me a great feel and sense that she brought balance into anybody's mind that was all over the place. So you would understand this lady had a fantastic, calming attitude. And I feel as though I'm reaching out to lots more others. So if this wasn't something that she done within a work capacity, this was something that she done because she absolutely loved. It's almost like I want to counsel people, please. So I'm just going to place that with you there, my lovely Wendy, and see what you can give me with regards to feedback there. Sam, what have you got? What are you picking up on?
So Wendy, with the female figure that Bill's picking up on, instantly I got I'm with mum, but I don't necessarily feel like mum's quite in spirit. So she's got to be around mum quite a lot at the moment. Or thank you. As I said that, I went, that's not quite right. I literally got in my head. She went, I'm with mum. So there's got to be something around mum as well, while she's around her a lot at the moment. But I want to kind of touch more into your own guides, Wendy, because my guide kept telling me that you're going more into a different kind of avenue, spiritual wise. And I definitely feel like angels is a part of that by you teaching, going into connecting into the angelic side of your spiritual path, and possibly doing a bit more teaching. And actually, I feel like in the next 2 months, they're telling me you're going to have some more time, more, I want to say recuperation, over the next 2 months to actually get into that a lot more, because they keep showing me massive angel wings and you connecting even higher and resonating higher. Thank you. Okay. They keep showing to me crystals. They keep saying there isn't many more crystals you could fit either on the altar by the side of your bed. They go going, just pick a few and be happy with them. But make sure you're picking. Sorry. Yes. Don't do it. There you go. Wendy, they're definitely showing me that you should be putting down the ones that are keeping you most grounded and also lifting your energy. So I don't know if you've felt a little bit poorly lately, but definitely lifting your own energy. But over the next couple of months, it's definitely going to give you some free time to connect in higher with angels and actually work on doing workshops or planning for them. So that's what I've got at the moment.
Do you know, as I'm just linking in here and just asking for a little bit more information, now I know that Wendy does some fantastic readings with a crystal ball, but what Spirit is showing me at this moment in time, they're taking me to water and the reflections from water. I don't know if Wendy's ever done this. Wendy, let me know if you have or you haven't. But I really want you to start tuning and focusing into water readings. Again, let me know if this resonates and you understand where I'm going with it. But they're just placing this silver tray in front of me, which has got just a very small skim of water in it. And I can just see you at this moment in time looking in and getting so much from the reflection of what's coming back out through that. So if this isn't something you've been thinking about doing, I really want to be encouraging you, because that's where I feel they're just placing the next phase of work for you. I can see there's been a little bit of feedback. Yes, been poorly and lovely to work with angels as well there, Sam. Lovely. Okay. All right. Okay. I just want to link back in with this lovely lady again. I feel as though this is grandmother that we're working with. All water readings sound exciting, absolutely. So there's a new avenue for you there, Wendy, because you've obviously been channeling and sending up to spirit, where am I going to next? And Sam's touched on that as well with a few bits and bobs that she's just brought forward as well.
As you said that about the water readings, I keep connecting into almost like a past, possibly like a past life with you, Wendy, because they keep showing me two areas. So I'm possibly coming into two now. There's definitely a gypsy connection. I'm definitely coming with an Irish connection with you, Wendy. And I want to come back into the water as in like a Wiccan energy with you as well, possibly in a past life. No, not possible, apparently, definitely. So I'm definitely coming into a Wiccan, but also with the Irish connection and gypsy as well. It's very, very strong in your family, and also in your past life as well.
How lovely is that? I also, as you've just started to gabble on about that, I keep getting Glastonbury keep dropping into my mind. I want to take Wendy to Glastonbury. When have you booked to go to Glastonbury? Is Glastonbury on the agenda for you? I keep getting the word Glastonbury drop into my mind, so I know that that's a trip that needs to be booked, or you've booked, or we're on en route to go. So again, just give me the feedback. Let me know if that confirms correctly with you there as well. Okay, let me just go back to this lovely grandmother figure that I'm working with here for you, Wendy, as well. Okay. All right. You know, you're not too dissimilar with regards to your character and your demeanour with this lady. Okay, I do feel as well that I need to be bringing in the significance of wanting to connect what I would depict as Iris or Ivy as a name that would link to this lady. I'm not saying it's her name, but I know that this would link. Yes, to the gypsy, as my grandmother was called Gypsy Rosalie, and read the tea leaves as well. Oh, you see, it's in the blood. Always wanted to go to Glastonbury. Okay, I just feel as though we need to just focus and channeling on that just a little bit more. I feel you've been putting so much out there to spirit. You've been trying to manifest so much. But just please hold on to why that's been brought to the forefront of my mind and into discussion for you here this evening, my lovely. Okay, there's either an Ivy or an Iris sounding name connection to this lady as well. You would understand there, please, my darling. And I do get such a beautiful, sweet, scented smell that just comes in underneath my nose as she starts to just come that little bit closer here. So I know that she would have been very fond of that very sweet smelling perfumes.
You get a sweet pea.
You know, and I want to say that, like, it's not just the perfume, Sam, but she makes me feel as though she would have had the sets. So she would have had like the soap that would have matched it, as well as the talcum powder that would have come along. So it's almost like it, I want to say, you know, the old-fashioned Yardley gift sets that would come in the boxes where you get the talc, you get the soap, you get the little sprays or the perfumes. Again, she just brings that into the forefront of my mind with regards to memory link association there for our lovely Wendy as well. Okay, my darling. I also feel that there's a relevance with this lady of me just wanting to sit and read somewhat as well. I feel as though she really did love a good book. She would have sat for hours and read. Grandmother was Lily.
Well done, Phil.
Lily. Okay, I've got Iris and Ivy, but I'm not going to fit Lily into that. But it's a flower sounding name. Thank you very much, Wendy. Okay. Yeah, talk to me about these books as well with regards to her having her nose stuck in them constantly, all the time there, Wendy, as well. And I'm just going to hand over to Sam to finalise your reading before we send her off back up to the angels, and yes, to the Yardley as well. Bless you. Thank you, my darling.
Wendy, I keep getting paintings, but really, again, I keep feeling like I'm coming into the angelic, but almost somebody on the other side used to like to paint, used to be very creative. Now, I'm possibly not coming in with the grandmother figure here. I feel like I'm possibly coming in with somebody else actually along with her. I feel like I'm possibly coming into a male figure that used to like to paint, because I've got my hands all dirty, but somebody had either Parkinson's or shaky hands on the other side, because definitely I can feel the female presence, the grandmother that Bill is talking about, but I definitely feel there's a male figure there with her, because I feel like my hands are shaky. So Wendy, obviously, if you can give me some feedback on this, that'd be fantastic. But I feel like this gentleman used to love to sit in the garden as well. So he used to not necessarily garden himself, but he used to like to sit out in it. It used to be like out in the sun. Also, I felt like I had one of those old like hanky hats on. You know, when you sit out in the sun, and they used to put the hankies on their head.
Yeah.
Twist in the corners. So that's what I am. I'm sat in the garden. I learnt painting from my dad. Fantastic, thank you. This would be obviously him with the hats as well then. Thank you. I feel like he's got a cheeky side to him, but generally quite reserved, because I feel like the grandmother figure at the moment is the more significant, and he just wants to pop in and go, well, I'm here too. Don't worry, I'm still around. And also he connects very strongly with music to you as well. And there's got to have been a sign lately, or there is coming of a song that connects into both of you. Lived in the sun in garden. Fantastic.
I was getting a music sheet being placed in front of my line of sight earlier on, and I didn't bring that information forward, so I'm definitely linking in on that same vibration there with you. Right. Like reading music, you know, like the treble clefs, and I don't know the names of all of them. They're too fancy. Dad lived in the sun in the garden. Yes, has a photo of him with a hanky hat as well. Perfect.
Fantastic. Thank you. He's just popping in to go, I'm here. That's all it is. Yeah, I'm here. I'll leave you to your nan. She's got more the roots. She's coming in more. She's what you need at the moment. He's just going, hello.
God bless. And she's just given a bit more feedback, just saying Dad was cheeky. Yes, as well. How lovely.
Fantastic. That's brilliant.
Dad played the piano. There we go.
Yes, might have played the piano, but he's definitely given me a song, and I feel like I'm coming back to like a 1940s style song with Dad, that was definitely played at his funeral. He's telling me, and that either you've heard lately or you will do in the next couple of days.
Yeah,
I'm getting from him.
You know what I'm getting going over in my head, Sam? So I hope that relates, Wendy, and that you can take that as well. But we're going to leave their love with you and say, God bless you, my lovely. And thank you so much for giving myself and Sam the opportunity to read there for you as well. God bless you.
Lovely, thank you.
How lovely was that? It's so nice when...
yes, it is, because we don't tend to get readings, because everyone thinks, oh, we can see spirits, so we don't necessarily need one. You know, absolutely. But we do, because we don't always see our loved ones. Sorry, Mr. Producer, what did you say?
Sorry, Producer. Now that's a good idea, producer
Yeah, we
Richard.
could
Yeah.
do an event like that. Yes, readings for readers.
Readings for readers. Absolutely. Well, we've put it out there now. Someone's going to jump on the bandwagon, producer Richard. There we go. Right, can we randomise these comments and let's see whom it is that we're drawn to next. Sam, I'm going to hand over to you to see who it is that you'd like to work with next, my lovely. And again, guys, please do keep sharing us out there to all of your social media pages. We really do appreciate it. God bless you all.
So, as you might have noticed, guys, and some of you that don't see me before, that when I'm doing mediumship, I don't tend to look at the screen. I know it does your head in, but I can't help it. I just can't help it because spirit don't stand right in front of me. They stand to the side of me. So that's why I go like that, or my guide's here. So I'm like this, or, you know, sometimes I get so much information, I write it down. So I'm like, okay, like this when I'm looking down, because I'm looking at what I've written. So I know it's annoying, but it's because I don't technically see right in front of me. I see here, there, and everywhere. So that is why.
That's absolutely fine, Sam.
Oh, okay. Okay, actually, I want to come back to Sarah Miller because it was there for such a long time. So I want to come into Sarah, please. Sarah Miller Saxton. Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. Sarah, I'm definitely, thank you. So I'm coming in actually a couple of spirit with you. Actually, I want to come into a spirit guide as well with you, Sarah. And also, first thing I want to give you is fairies. Fairies need to be either significant. No, they have to be significant to you, Sarah. In some form, either you're connected to, or that is actually a connection that you can understand. Thank you. And then I'm coming in with this guide here that really kind of wants to connect with you. And I feel like your dreams have been so quite vivid or quite random lately. And this is how your guides are really trying to connect in with you. Obviously, can you give me some feedback on this? Would be fantastic. Thank you. The guides as well, I want to say actually you've got a very ancient soul around you, but I want to say that's like a soul connection with you as well with one of these guys. Thank you. And I literally want to put you out into the universe. Okay. Also, I see you walking in the forest, but I want to go and hug a tree. I want to go and hug a tree. So there must be some kind of shamanic path as well and free spirit around you. Well, yes, and good to know. Very vivid dreams. Fabulous. Thank you. I'm coming in with, thank you. I want to come in with a female figure. I actually want to come in with two female figures for you. Definitely one is a grandmother figure, and I'm coming in with a younger female figure as well alongside her. Now, with your grandmother figure, they're definitely giving me there's a lot of strong family resemblance around your mum's side. So this would be mum's mum coming in with her. She also gives me 49, but I feel like I'm coming in with a year, like a 1949 with this lady. So it's got to be specific for the number, that one at a time. 49. That's what they happen when they come in too much. Go there. And with the younger female, I feel like her passing was very quick. I feel like possibly I was ill for quite a long time, but actually my passing was quite quick with this lady. You have the biggest chills. Fantastic. That means that we are on the right track, and it's got to be resonating with you. Okay, along these lines. Spirit is definitely, as I said, around you. So those chills that you're getting is obviously also, feel out for them, because when they happen, that means that spirit's around you. I'll keep 49 in mind. Fabulous. Thank you. I feel like I'm definitely coming with with the grandmother figure with this 49 number as well. And as she comes in more, I feel like she was a free spirit as well. a lot like you, okay, possibly walks enough. Oh my God, now I've got a little dog coming in alongside her. Like a little poodle type dog. I'm not very good on breeds, but I've got like curly type hair with this dog coming in alongside with her. The younger woman was ill for a while. Thank you very much for that confirmation. Bless you. Because they come in very strong. Both of these ladies were very strong-minded, very strong-willed, but they were also free spirits as well. But they keep showing me a lot of travel or a lot of adventure, especially with the younger lady as well. So I feel like I've got a real sense of adventure, and I look on the positive side to everything. Her passing was very, very quick, even though she was ill for quite a while. In the end, it was quite quick. With Nan, I feel like I passed quite peacefully with Nan. Normally when they give that to me, it means actually I pass within my sleep, or there's a lot of people around me. I pass really peacefully at a really nice age, and she kind of knew things were coming to an end and actually felt really at peace with it as well. The younger one, I feel like she's giving you a lot of sense of adventure, because actually, Sarah, at the moment, who are you? That's what Spirit keeps saying to me. Who are you, Sarah? Because you're not you at the moment. So where have you gone? When will you come back? This personality gone.
I feel with Sarah that we touched on just before opening up and inviting the next communicator to step forward. I very much feel that I need to be emphasizing on what we touched on, readers or readers.
Yes.
So Sarah is a very, very spiritual, open-minded individual who should be doing, if she isn't already, what we are. I've had constantly played out in the back of my mind, walk like an Egyptian, walk like an Egyptian, and it keeps going over and over and over. So I know that I'm connecting guide link, as we were opening up on that, guides to a high priestess. That's where I feel I need to be seated at this moment in time with regards to giving Sarah that understanding or that confirmation with regards to acknowledging that new energy that stepped forward to work with her. With the younger lady that you were talking about, Sam, she wanted to give me the sense of her being sat in a wheelchair and being pushed. But as I'm being pushed and taken around to take in sights and view to get fresh air. So I don't know if this, again, would have been something that Sarah actually done with her, or indeed this would resonate with a scenario that was very, very important and had to be done towards the back end of this lady's life. She's saying, thank you so much for this confirmation. Wow, the chills have not let up this entire time. How fantastic is that?
And Sarah, literally, you had a conversation with this friend about a joke, as in she would haunt you. She went, I told her I would. It's like a running joke.
Do you know, it's funny you said that, because I didn't know if I wanted to give this to you, Sam, right? You know, like what you got at the start of the show. Yeah. I keep getting footsteps that don't match the number of stairs within the home.
Yeah, not
so I'm either getting like 12 stairs and 13 steps. So there's one extra step. So it's almost like I'm hearing footsteps coming up the stairs, but it doesn't quite match the number of stairs that I've got. So again, I'm going to throw that out there and hope that that relates to Sarah, and that she can take that information. Oh, crikey. Yes.
Yeah, for me, it was definitely like electricals keep going a little bit funny. You know, is your Alexa keep going off as well? She keeps playing with Alexa. But she's definitely giving you a sense of adventure at the moment, to really step on something new at the moment and just push yourself a little bit more. Possibly, you know, as Bill said, you know, you're very spiritual yourself. Possibly just get to know some more people that can help you out. Or, you know, if you want to go into a little group, it's totally up to you. But if you do that, you still need to push yourself even further. you've got a lot of wisdom there that you really need to be using.
Absolutely. I also feel as though I just want to sit Sarah in a pyramid shaped, I don't know what they're called, but they're like a healing, it's almost like a healing.
Oh, the healing cubes.
Do you know what I mean? A pyramid
Yeah.
shape, because I keep getting shown that. What, are you all right, producer Richard?
You're going like this.
Right, okay, I'll keep my hands down here. As Sarah's saying, my lights go on by themselves. You're making me blush, producer Richard, and my hair's going curly. Behave yourself. Sarah, please just let me know if you can identify to a pyramid-shaped healing tent of some description, again, that's being placed within my mind there. There's a healing aspect that I want to touch on for you at this moment in time, my lovely. So before we send all of these lovely influences that have come forward with information for you, before we send them back up to the angels, let's see, Sam, if we can get a parting gift for her. What's dropping into your mind?
I just got to say, this is going to be on TikTok later. Just me and Bill.
Don't put it out there, please.
Oh, go on, I dare someone to do it.
Sarah, I do apologise.
Anyway, Sarah.
Richard, he has the most smuttiest of minds.
But
she's saying, yes, been considering one-to-one mentoring for her development there, Sam.
Right, fabulous.
Fabulous.
However, I feel like that was your friend's kind of humour as well. A lot of laughter coming from her. One thing I do get for you as parting, I feel like I got blue flowers, which obviously aren't, typical blue, but they're giving me blue flowers for you, Sarah. Obviously go off and have a look at those meanings if it's not quite significant, but blue flowers they keep giving me for you.
Yeah, blue for me, Sam, would be a healing colour vibration. So I know that we connect to Sarah with an awful lot of ability to heal others. I want to place that actually within the physical healing sense, because my hands are beginning to roast up as I'm starting to get that info coming forward. So if Sarah's not doing healing at this moment in time, this is definitely something, again, with another opportunity, another opening that is going to present itself to her. So Sarah, God bless you, my darling. Do apologise for the jovialness that was being whispered in our ears. We do take our links and the information that Spirit gives
very
us
seriously, yeah.
Very, very seriously. But they obviously wanted to bring through a little bit of banter here this evening, because this is obviously something that needs to be placed around you at this moment in time. So take that upliftment and that giggle. She's just saying here, I arranged blue hydrangeas for my nana's services there, Sam.
Ah, fantastic.
How fabulous is that? Sarah, God bless you, my darling. Thank you. I'm getting so tongue-tied. Thank you so much for giving myself and Sam the opportunity of working with you.
Sarah, thank you.
We'll send them all back up to the angels. Wonderful. Thank you all so much. The lighter was perfectly placed and fitting for my ladies in. The laughter was perfectly placed and fitting for my ladies in spirit. Perfect. There we go.
Amazing.
There's the reason. Absolutely. So that was a fun evening tonight, wasn't it, Mrs. O'Neill?
Yeah. Oh, God. Love
Sam,
it.
thank you so much for joining Collective Consciousness.
You are most
It's been
welcome.
lovely to work with you.
Thank you
God
for having
bless
me.
you. Again, just remind everybody at home where it is that they can find you on Facebook.
So I have a page, it is Spiritualist Sam O'Neill, and a group called Spirit Sam O'Neill. So please come and join me over there.
Absolutely. You can find myself, Bill Hughes, Psychic Medium, on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram as well. Producer Richard, thank you so much for making this evening happen as always.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you would like us to announce? Absolutely. Okay. So again, guys, make sure that you tune in tomorrow and join Sam with her show, her rune show. At what time, Sam?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. SPTV streamed live via Facebook and YouTube. And we're just being told that this weekend there will be no shows because producer Richard is going to take a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
So everything will resume back to normal service come Monday.
With the special event.
With the special event announcement. So with all that being said, do make sure that you visit the channel for any further updates. And I will see you again in 2 weeks' time. Until then, God bless each and every one of you. Thank you so much for sharing this out there. Thank you so much once again, Sam, for being here. And until we all meet again, may the love and light of spirit be with each and every single one of you. Good night, everybody. God bless. Take care.
Good night.